what's going on, everybody? How you doing? October 1st already, 2021. What do you know?
I want to share feedback. That's the wrong button.
Share note. It's a little box that's got the default view. It's fun.
I don't
You'll
see
find it. You
bugs.
keep looking. You'll
I'm
find
looking.
it. So Munchkin, as she's trying to get her chat window back in the right window. Yeah. I did get into IPV-V200, and Jen was mad at me because I didn't tell her apparently fast enough about it. So, and there's only like one other review of this thing so far, so it's kind of like it's still, most of the sites that have it are pre-order. That SourceMore site that Dolores just put the link in for is the only site that I saw had it in stock, which is China. So it's going to take a while, but that's pretty cheap. It's like $35 for that mod, which is it's a Yeehee chip in there. It's a SX531 chip that's also waterproof. So that makes it cool. I like the box that it comes in. I don't know why we should waste time. We should just go ahead and show it. The picture that I posted on Facebook probably doesn't do it much justice anyway. And my Stream Deck seems like it's not running right now, so who cares? So I'm just going to go to build cam and I'll figure it out. Yeah, I should. There's Jen. This is going to be awful bright. Holy moly. Let me turn that down a little bit. That is ridiculously bright, and it's not even that bright.
It's white. It's reflective.
So what I like about this box is it looks like a little envelope. Isn't that pretty? Look at the pretty little envelope box that it comes in. So on your back, you got your, what color you got, which this is the woven blue, which may or may not focus. This is a Type C USB cable that comes in this thing, but here's the mod itself. Ooh, don't it pretty.
I think you forgot a word there.
This, I like saying don't it pretty. This is a centered 510 that will also take up to, I would say, about a 30 millimeter atomizer or RTA. And I absolutely love the battery doors on this thing. Why is there a red dot? Hold on. That's so weird. It was like a drop of liquid or something on there. It's gone now. So the battery doors are held on by magnets. They're on the sides here. You can get back here and grab this in this little groove, but honestly, I wouldn't do that because this jean pattern, which the best way I could explain this is, you know, when somebody gets a cast, it's cloth, right? And then they like plaster the hell. Are you eating a brownie? Really?
No.
They like cover it in glue or something. That's what this feels like. For me, the easiest way to get this battery door off is just put my thumb on the front and just kind of turn. Comes right off. Magnet on the bottom, magnet on the top. Really, and they're really strong magnets. This thing, you're not going to like accidentally bump the door cover off. I'm telling you right now. But this way, if I do it this way, I don't have to worry about accidentally peeling off that material off the side doors. This 30 millimeter, I really like the, your IPV lasted 2 weeks. Well, that sucks, Gail. That's not supposed to happen. So I do highly recommend. I'm glad that they put these ribbons in here because if you didn't have these batteries are really hard to get out because you look down here at the bottom, there's a little piece of plastic that kind of catches your battery. So you always want to put the spring side in first because otherwise you'll never get this battery in. So this one is positive down. I'm going to put the positive down and actually slide that into that groove right there. And then once it's in there all the way, then this is a really tight fit. I ain't going to lie, that's a tight fit. So to get it out would be really hard. You'd have to get something in there but when you have this, you can just pop it right out. So it's not a big deal. So always make sure you use these little ribbons on here or you're going to have problems. This one is the opposite. So this one's negative down. Like I said, though, always put this side of the battery in first where the spring is. Boom, done. And then just pop back on your battery doors. I mean, there is no rattle to this mod at all. Not on the battery doors, nothing. No buttons. So first thing we got is check Atomizer, which I know y'all can barely see. Let me get my Atomizer that I was going to use on there, which was sitting right in front of me. There it is. This is the violator I had on. Well, actually, no, this is the fat rabbit.
I have been violated.
We'll try the fat rabbit on here. I had the violator sitting out. I don't know where the violator went. So now I got
rolled it.
Now I got the fat rabbit on top of there. So, how am I going to make this where it doesn't blind everybody? This is just too bright.
Can you hold it at an angle?
That doesn't. Whoa.
It didn't really help.
I can turn the brightness down on the mod. That may help. Let's turn the brightness down on the mod. I'll see it now. That looks a little better, actually.
But we can kind of see it anyway. We all know what it says.
Okay, so this is basically the biggest menu. Well, I wouldn't say it's the biggest menu on here. Let me show you all how this thing works. So right now I'm sitting at 65 watts, and I know this is kind of out of focus, which I could try to fix this. That rainbow kind of background that's on there is that's the only option you have. There's no like color options for the background, at least not yet, which I'm assuming if they have a firmware update or something, you'll be able to.
Dom Long, there's totally a tank on the floor. I saw it earlier when I was downstairs.
Totally
I don't know which one it is, but there's something on the floor.
Oh, let me fix the focus here. I'm gonna try to get this focused in where everybody can see. Hopefully.
It's not that small, Dolores. You can see what you need to see, the wattage. Everything else is extra.
Backwards on my screen, so I can't tell.
It's fine on ours. It's right side up.
Now it's not moving at all. All right, anyway. That's kind of in focus. 65 watts. This is your puff counter right below that. This is how much voltage it's firing at. Your ohms, 0.30. And down here is the time that you vape. So whatever your last vape was, that's how long you vape for. This has to be one of the most simplest menus I've ever seen on a mod. I mean, literally, to change the wattage, you literally push up watts, and there's your wattage, and then you just change to whatever you want. You can go all the way up to 200. It does not round robin. So, why did it only go to 100?
Maybe you got some weak ass batteries in there.
It may, you know what? Let me check that because it's not supposed to say max power at that power. That's strange.
Right, full moon.
Oh, there we go. Go figure. I don't know. Now it went to 200. All I did was take the battery doors off and make sure the batteries was. Maybe I had something stuck in the way. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe I only thought there was one in there.
So okay, that was that. Let me show you the rest of this menu. I mean, there's not a lot to it, so this is not going to take long. So
I don't know, Jen. I prefer mine at like 74.56 watts.
Yeah, there's no 0.5 or anything like that. Does it have single battery mode? Dire thing? I don't think so. I haven't tried it, but I will try.
Well, take one of the batteries out and see if it works.
Nope. I mean, I got it out. Oh, wait. Wait a sec. No, I thought it was working for a second there. It almost tricked me. All right, let's go back to this. Now, if you hit the bottom button, this brings you up into soft, normal, strong, and then you have 3 curve that you can set up to go. Basically, what this is soft will hit at 50% of whatever you set your wattage to. So if you set your wattage to 100 watts, it's going to fire it at 50 watts. And then over a period of, I forget how many seconds, it goes up to 100 watts. And then if you set it to normal, if you set it to 100 watts, you get 100 watts. If you set it to strong, if you set it to 100, it's going to do 150 and come back down to 100 watts. Got it? Got it. Simple as that. The only other menu that has, I mean, you can hit the power and the up wattage button.
Timekeeper wants to know if it does voltage.
It does not. This is very simple. This is very simple, Timekeeper. The up and the power button resets your puff counter. Both 3 clicks locks the whole device, and I mean the whole device. There's no changing the wattage or anything. 3 clicks locks the whole device. There is no locking just the wattage yet. I haven't had a problem of it accidentally changing on me though, so that's not an issue.
I think so, Gailey.
The only other, it's a Yeehee SX531 chip, waterproof, Gailey. That's what's in here. Yeehee SX531. If you hold the up and down watts at the same time,
DeMillo said compare it to the evil dildo.
I shall do that. You only have 3 options here: system off, brightness, and exit. That's it. That's the whole menu. That's the whole shebang, kit and caboodle.
Jen wants to know if it's got memory settings.
I do not see any memory settings, Jen. They're probably going to have a firmware update for this thing. Right now, it's pretty basic. I mean, I could see a person just starting off and being able to change this no problem, because there's no elaborate settings. There's no temp control. You can do power curves, which that will take you a while to get used to doing the power curve modes on here. But as far as it just being a normal mod that's really easy to vape, and here is the evil dildo right here. That's kind of funny that the evil dildo is dual 21700 and it's smaller than the mod.
Well, that one, the little denim one, pretty much is the same size as a G class. It's just not. It's the same body style, maybe a little bit more narrow.
Pretty similar. I'm glad though that they got away from this bottom door trap thing, and that they put the batteries on the side. I think that's a lot easier to deal with. Let me put these up next to each other.
Well, that's also why the screen is so small, because they couldn't do that on G class, or you wouldn't be able to have that large screen.
I am really impressed that the Evdillo is smaller than that mod, and it's dual 21700. That just shows you. That's why I was saying this mod here, this Evdillo, for dual 2700, I have not seen any mod smaller than this for dual 21700 that has this many features, is still comfortable in the hand, and just rock and roll from day one. And I hadn't had any issues besides maybe me getting some liquid down here in the screen. I think I got some in there. But the evil dildo, smaller screen. Yeah, this screen. Oh, as far as between the G class, yeah. Now, I'm here to tell you guys, this is an IPV. This is not the new G class. The new G class should be coming sometime this holiday. So I would expect November, December-ish, maybe. I was privy to see a picture of a prototype, but that can't be shared. So I don't know what to tell you. I'm just here to let y'all know this holiday season, expect the G-Class V2. Hopefully nothing slows down the production of that, because I definitely want the new G-Class also. I will say that this mod battery life on this has been outstanding.
You are not allowed to buy anything for yourself from this day forward.
So, and there you have it. I guess I'm done. All right, let me just back up my stuff.
It is October 1st. We are now heading towards the holiday season. Anything you want must either be put in a cart or put on a list. You are no longer allowed to shop for yourself.
Yeah, this is not the tank. I haven't vaped this tank in forever. I have no idea what juice is on there. You said you saw a tank on the floor?
I'll just tell Karina to not pay his ass. Then he can't spend any money if he doesn't have it. Mm-hmm.
Look, you hush, or I'll make her not pay you.
Karina doesn't do my paycheck, so good luck.
Oh, that ain't right. All right. Yeah, I don't know where that.
It was by your right foot. I saw something.
Yeah,
on the
I
floor.
already
Maybe you
found
picked
that.
it up.
That was.
Oh, okay.
That was a RDA. I need the RTA that I was vaping.
Oh.
Oh, I put it on my stand. No wonder I can't find it. I put it on a stand. Hello. Because that vape way better than what this.
Well, they always buy whatever they want, and then it's like, "What do you want for Christmas?" And they're like, "I don't know." And then they bitch, "All I got was socks." Well, because motherfucker, you bought everything else that you wanted.
There we go. So this is the tank on top of it, and I guess I can turn the light back up now. That was just.
Exactly, Owl. If he wants something, he better freaking order it today, because after today, he's not allowed anymore.
Oh, that's much better. You see how much more vapor came out then? The other one's been sitting so long, it's had to be vape for a little while before.
You know what? I'd be happy to get a pack of brand new socks for Christmas, because my child steals my socks still.
Zan is not afraid of Kaylee? I don't know about that.
Oh, I'm quite sure he is. But, if he doesn't tell her I bought XYZ items, then.
Let me make sure this still goes up to 200. I don't know what the deal was. Yeah, it's still going up to 200. Maybe I didn't have it in the right way or something.
He hears me. He's just pretending that he doesn't. He just likes to go, la, 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 la.
Did she say something? I'm not sure if she said anything. Hey, all the stuff that I get is beneficial, and you know it. I don't buy bull crap.
No, you do. You kind of bought bullshit. There's bullshit sitting on the edge of the tub that is actually going to end up in the trash. But,
On the end of the tub?
Yeah. That shower head that you bought that we can't even plug in because water pressure blows the front of the fucking shower head off. But no, I'm not talking about the quality of the items you buy right now. I'm just talking about Christmas is coming up. I can't get you anything for Christmas if you've already bought everything you want for yourself. So no more purchasing. Beneficial to Scuba. No. Oh no, he gets stuff that, everybody can use.
I've been holding back. I did get oh, y'all know I have an iWatch, right? So I got a Wise watch because this watch is that. Well, the watch is $20, man. And it looks just like an iWatch, and I can bang this one up and not worry about it.
That's a bottle of liquor that we could have had. The handheld shower is a bust. Yes, Wally. I don't understand how, because the front of it screws on, but somehow the water pressure manages just to blow the front of the shower head completely off.
It does. When you do get it to work, it does make that cool looking DNA design of water, which is cool.
As long as you have the shower on like a quarter power, as soon as you turn it up, it just
it can't handle our water pressure. I guess
now it's possible that we could actually wrap some plumber's tape around it and then screw that on there to maybe hold on to them threads a little bit more, or whatever, Gorilla Glue.
Dire thing, as far as the Wise watch being any good, let me give you a breakdown of that. It can be good. My Bluetooth on my button. The Bluetooth on my phone is not that good ever since it got doused in water. Now, as far as the faces go, you can change to like 2 or 3 different faces. That's one of the faces there. You can only hold 3 faces at once, so that's the one I have it set to. But you got your blood oxygen meter, which I kind of like the blood oxygen because a lot of people that are suffering from COVID or whatever, their blood oxygen level starts dropping. Mine shouldn't be low, hopefully.
It's over there on the charger. He just wants a new gadget. And it was only $20.
I got the
he feels compelled to purchase absolutely everything that Wise puts out. It doesn't matter what it is, he wants it.
So that's that, and then your notifications like YouTube and all
night,
your
Jen.
email comes through this way, which is pretty cool. What else can you do? This is your steps and calories and all that stuff that you burn during the day, which I honestly hadn't even looked at. So I do move around, obviously. I don't stay perfectly still. Your battery life, that's the main thing I was wanting. That was the main thing I wanted to see. So I charged this yesterday. I wore it all night, all day today. I'm still at 83%. So, and if I need to find my phone, I can hit that button down there and it'll bring my phone. It also shows the weather up in the top. We're at 67 degrees right now. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, it has the whole raised awake, and you can set that to raised awake only until 11 p.m. Then it won't do that unless you hit the button, and then it'll come up. So for $20 though, that's a cheap watch that, I mean, link for Wise Watch. Oh, there you go, Dolores. There's a link for Wise. It's a 20. This is the 47 millimeter one. There's also a 44 millimeter one, but why not get the big one? Yeah, I don't make a dime from that, y'all. The Wise Watch. I did get the Wise Pen Cam right behind me. It's right there. That is the new version. That's the V2. That camera will actually track people or dogs or whatever you choose. When did you get that? That's been here. I showed you a video feed from it.
Yeah, I never know what camera that's from. You got cameras set up all over the place.
This is the new one. See, it says color night vision.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I remember the night vision one.
Yeah, I mean, I could show it, but it'll be weird. Let me see if I can bring it up on my phone.
No,
here.
Don't show everybody your desk. It's a mess.
It just shows me sitting at it. There you go. Color night vision. Let's see how long that takes for me. Yeah, look at that. Hey, how y'all doing? And it sees my hand. I don't have it set for motion tracking right now, but if it did and I moved around, the camera would follow me. It follows you around, which is pretty cool. That camera's like $34.
No,
you can access it from
upstairs.
Anywhere. Yeah,
they're all downstairs.
I'm not trying to film our bedroom or not. No, I got cameras pointing outside.
Nobody wants to see that.
The only reason I have this one
I
here
don't even want to see that.
Just for the hell of it, really.
He watches Vector when we're not home. Cruise around the desk.
Vector's been trying to kill himself. He's been. What am I building tonight? Cloud Checker, I'll leave that up to you. What would you like me to build tonight? I just rebuilt the Violator. I probably should do the Fat Rabbit again because that one's tasting kind of funny. It really is. This mod, though, has been excellent. I haven't had any issues out of this thing. That not going up to 200 was the first thing I've ever seen it do that was weird. So. The weird thing I thought is why can't you turn it off? You know, you can, but you got to go into the menu just to turn it off. That's kind of a pain in the butt. But like I said, this thing is still really new on the market. They'll probably throw some firmware updates where you can probably change the background. Maybe, I don't know if they're going to add temp control, because if they didn't even build temp control, obviously you can't access it. But they could add some more stuff to the menus. I would love for them to add wattage lock. They would have to do it.
Fat Rabbit.
Yeah, the Fat Rabbit, not the dead rabbit, but the Fat Rabbit.
Why does this chair feel like it's gonna fall apart? If I lean back all the way, I can feel it tip to the side.
You're playing with death right now, because I've already had that happen one time. If the chair does break in half, you're gonna know it real. When y'all see Munchkin's feet go up in the air and we're all laughing hysterically. Before we ask if she's all right, then you'll know what happened.
No, what I mean is like the whole base is going backwards, right? But when it gets to a certain point, I can feel something click and it kind of goes to the side. So it goes back into the side. I don't know why.
Because you're in between, you're like not in between the forks. The forks are turned a little bit. So when it hits that, it kind of bounces off of it. So if you move the fork straight, yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Hello, Red. But yeah,
You would seriously laugh at me before you check to see if I was okay?
okay.
I read.
You would laugh at me too, like so
I would check
hard.
to see if you were all right before I would laugh at you. I might be laughing while I'm asking you if you're okay.
No, they earn 30K a month.
No,
Wow.
King Cobra, you know what? No. Yeah. 30,000 a month though. You know. No. No.
Yeah,
I couldn't risk it coming across one of them videos on my own because nobody wants to see that. So yeah.
That chair I had that had the Braves logo up on the top, I used to film with way back on Vapors TV. That's the one I was leaning back and it just snapped in half and threw me on the floor. Yeah, that was funny. I don't even think I was on a Google Hangout or any. I might have been on a Google Hangout when that happened, but nobody got any video of it. So it's my word
It
against
didn't happen.
myself.
Well, I'm not gonna lean back if y'all are gonna laugh at me. I've already
I
just fall out of my chair before.
I don't want the chair to break. It does not feel good to flip off that and land on who knows what part of that chair. Usually it's not the soft part. You'll probably land on the arm of it and that'll really hurt. Your back's already screwed up. There's no reason to do that. Her back's been killing her like the last 2 or 3 days. All I hear is, whoa, my back, whoa, my back. So she don't need to be.
I've gotten very
stuff
little
like that.
sympathy.
Really? I massaged her back with the massager. I shocked the shit out of her back with a TENS unit. What else do you need?
Sympathy. You know, just you just
Is that
you just
between
sat there
syphilis and
with one hand with the fucking little back beater thing, and then you slapped some patches on my back? That was not sympathy. You didn't kiss my forehead and tell me I'm so sorry. I hope you feel better. And like when I'm struggling to roll over because it hurts, you could have just given me an assist and just like shoved me. But you didn't.
I'm sorry, that's too funny because it looks like a turtle that rolled over on its back trying to get up.
We don't need any more turtle jokes.
Okay. But yeah.
Thank God John Q's not here. But yeah, I didn't get any sympathy.
Yeah, I gave you plenty of sympathy. Oh my goodness.
The bean bag is, yeah, exactly. Shove me, damn it. Just give me a shove.
I do help you get up.
Valerie hid my grabber, so I had to get help to get sweet and low because I couldn't stretch to pick it up without being in excruciating pain. She put my grabbers away.
Why are y'all putting that stuff up so high that you can't reach it? I don't get, why would you put it that high?
Because we ordered a step ladder.
Oh, I know back pain's a bitch,
But
Dolores. I got plenty myself, but not as bad as hers. She's had something that's been bothering her for years now.
Well, yeah, my hip. But this was like 2 days ago. I'm sitting there and I call Valerie in to show her something stupid on the internet or whatever, and I laughed. Now my back was already tight because apparently I slept wrong or something, right? So it was already tight. It was just achy. I laughed and apparently pulled something. And it just, I could press right here on my rib and feel it in my back. It hurt to move. I couldn't even wipe my own ass without being in pain because I couldn't reach that far. It was very painful. It sucked. And all I did was laugh wrong. Apparently I can't even laugh right now. Yeah, tried that, Wally. That doesn't work.
She has tried a lot of stuff.
I had him grab hold of my leg and try to yank it out of socket, and all he did was yank me off the bed. That didn't work.
Yeah, she like yanked my leg. I yanked, and her whole body went flying.
You're supposed to let me hold on
because first. You can't. Hold on to something because I'm about to yank your leg. Yeah, her whole body just went flying. Yeah, don't try to grab somebody and yank.
No. Well, I used that TENS unit for like an hour last night, and it felt fantastic. until I went to go to bed. And apparently that particular muscle was like, you know what, fuck you. And just was spasming for like 45 minutes
Hold on, I need a drink.
before it calmed down. I can move now. I can stretch. It still twinges if I move the right or the wrong way, but like I couldn't even reach for my mouse because the sudden movement on my right side was enough to say, oh no, the fuck you don't. Slow down. Getting out of my chair, I had to like scoot to the edge of my chair and like squat waddle over to the copy machine because it sucked to stand up. It was bad. No bedroom rodeo. That would break me. I can't. I'm already broken. I don't need anything else broken.
There we go.
I'm right next to. There's a chiropractor literally right next to my office.
Yeah, right next door, and she won't go there. She's like,
Because
well, they
it costs money.
Uh-huh. This is the thing. When it comes to your health, money is no object, and pain.
Says the guy that refuses to go to the fucking dentist. Uh-huh.
I'm not in pain right now.
You were when you bit into that tortilla chip last night and it shot up into your tooth.
Yeah, but that went away. That went away.
Timekeeper. I got another one word for you. Inflexible.
See, now this is the thing. My pain came and went really quick.
Still missing a chunk, but yeah.
Your pain has been affecting you for years. That's when you're like, I need to go have something done about this.
It's all your fault.
This is where all my freaking Mollicell batteries are, besides the one that Munchkin steals. They were inside the e-cigar.
I don't know that mine is a bone issue, Dolores. I've always had issues with my back, and I believe it stems from me picking on my mother, because she did as well. She threw out her back picking up a towel off the porch, and I laughed at her, and then promptly threw out my back like 2 days later picking a shoe up off the floor. So it's just the muscles. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it's a disc problem. I think it's all muscle related. Usually I get it like right between my shoulder blades on both sides. One side was a bitch though. I didn't like that. It wasn't pleasant. Sunlight. Yeah. Sunlight is evil.
She don't like being out in the sun.
It burns us, it does.
I have to remain hermitized in the house. Can't get her to go out. No, I don't want to go out. Okay,
I'll go out at night.
Here's the fat.
You didn't know you moved in with a vampire?
Apparently.
Hermit, hobbit, whatever you want to call it.
Oh, I forgot. This one has that weird.
See that Gailey said a good deep tissue massage would help. Look it up, babe. Watch some deep tissue massage videos to chiropractor. You can be an amateur masseuse. I'll let you do that.
No, I'd rather put that bone back in place.
No, you want to crack my bones. I do not want you to crack my bones. That frightens me. I don't think you know your own strength. You'll break me.
That was hard to get off of there. The last time I built this, I put those really gigantic coils on here.
Did you see what Wally said?
That's fairly accurate.
Right.
Fairly accurate. All right, let's get this thing taken apart because it definitely needs something new put on here. I mean, I didn't mind vaping this with the big coils, but it's almost like it couldn't get enough juice to keep these big coils saturated.
Was that the 4mm ones?
Yeah, that's what it was. That was DeMillen's suggestion, which I'm not saying that was a bad suggestion. It's just it's hard for it to keep up.
Not practical for everyday use.
Right. I guess if you're going to go and do a cloud competition, you know, you'd be good to go. But I'm still going to I need to go wash this off because I don't want any of this juice that was in here previously to affect what it's going to taste like when I build it.
What juice did you have in there?
Not sure. This is that blueberry. Remember? That's what's in.
Remember? What blueberry? Blueberry, blackberry.
Okay, blackberry. The blackberry stuff, yeah. Not blueberry. Not bad.
That is actually, is that what's up here? Yeah, that's the blackberries up here.
Yeah. Well, I'm running out of most of the store-bought juice, so I'm pretty much restricted to Nilla nuts. I have not tried Nilla nuts in the Fat Rabbit yet, so I want to see what it tastes like, if it's got really good flavor or not. And the only way to do that is to clean the bejesus out of this thing.
No, I think I'm good, Dolores. The juggernaut seems to be doing very well.
Yeah, she's enjoying the juggernaut. I'll be right back.
I have to say though, I am getting not, I don't know what the word for is. Okay, so I only have one battery for this mod, right? So every night, by the time it's bedtime, it's at like 30%. So I know 30% is not going to last me for the rest of the day. So at some point, I have to decide either I'm done vaping or I need to take the battery out, put it on the charger, take my tank off, put it on another mod, just to redo it all in the morning before I go to work. It's kind of a pain in the ass. I wish I did have a separate battery. That would make it a second battery. It would make it easier. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, it's not that big of a fucking deal. It's no more of a pain in the ass, I suppose, than making sure you have extra charged batteries that you take with you to work or whatever. But I did forget to put the battery on the charger the other night. So I went to work the next day at 30%. And I just plugged it into the USB charger when I got there the next day and left it on there for a while and got it up enough to get me through the rest of the day.
And it's got a hold of crayon like it's some kind of mouse, and it's not going to escape.
He likes crayons.
Apparently.
Whatever makes him happy. Well, a good chiropractor would ask questions and do X-rays before they would just start cracking on your bones.
Much better now. Well, yeah, they usually do X-rays and stuff to make sure it's not going to be an underlying issue before they start snatching on you.
See, Val goes to a chiropractor. She goes to an acupuncturist. She does all kinds of shit. I'm waiting for her to go to the chiropractor next door to see if they're any good before I go over there. I'll let her be the guinea pig. She's off today, and I told Scuba earlier, she actually messaged me and asked me how my back was. I should have told her it still hurts and I can't reach the sweet and low. Come get it for me, to see if she would have come in and got it. But
that would have been funny. I can't reach the sweet and low. Come drive your ass all the way to work and get it for me.
No, she left it out for me yesterday when she grabbed it for me. And she took the granola bars out of the box and put them on my desk too, so I wouldn't have to go foraging for food. So I had everything I needed at Munchkin level today.
Let's try and use.
We should have brought all the cabinets down a little
break
bit.
Break out the Creed build stand. Because I think I've gotten, it syncs up really good now without the top. Whatever glue I put on the last time worked really good. It's not going anywhere.
So are you going to go with me to Patient First tomorrow?
For what?
Because I have to be seen for them to call in a refill for my blood pressure medicine. I've got 5 days left.
On a Saturday?
Yeah.
I'll go with you. Hell, it's a good time to go shopping.
Shopping? No, we're not going shopping. We're going to Georgia in 2 weeks. We need to save money because we have to pay for a hotel room and food and gas.
Okay, I found my my fuse Clapton wire, so we're good there. This is unfortunately the 4mm Geely. That's not it. I had two coil masters out. One that was 4mm, one that was 3mm. I need the other one. I've put so much stuff on my desk in the last couple days that this is going to be really fun to find. Wow. Wasn't supposed to fall over.
Have you used that, Dolores? Does it really work?
What?
It's CBD muscle and joint cream.
Oh.
They don't sell it.
Remember, I have that biofreeze stuff. That works, but it's just temporary.
Yeah. Well, we
like
figured out once we scheduled our time off from work that we have scheduled to leave to drive to Georgia the day after we get vaccine number 2.
Yep.
It's going to be an unpleasant drive. Well, I don't know, because I didn't really feel worse for wear after the first one. I've heard the second one is worse from some people. Some people it was, some people didn't feel anything. So I guess we'll see. But
There we go. Okay, I got
so
my
you
screen.
go to an acupuncturist too? She likes going. She goes the once or twice a month she goes to see, and she calls it her porcupine appointment.
For porcupine appointment. Okay, I found part of it.
It
Don't
makes you look
see.
like a porcupine.
Oh, so they do like a full body acupuncture?
I don't know if they do the whole body, but I know they do her back and everything. What's messed up is she had a spot that was cancerous on her face, right? So like right here. So when they cut it out and put stitches, they told her she'd probably have a spot where she was missing flesh, right? So you can't see at all on her face where she had that big chunk cut out. I have inherited her missing flesh under my forehead, because what she expected her face to look like is what is on my forehead, with this big missing spot from whatever bit me.
Now I have the other side of the coily tool. Now we can make some coils. Okay, good. I was beginning to think I was going to have to
that
go
$8 shipping's a bitch.
Yeah, that's. I wish.
Well, he said if they'd have just added it to the cost of the mod, I may have bought it. Yeah.
3, 4, 5, and number 6 right there.
That's what I did last night, Demon Hunter. We went out to a Mexican restaurant, and I had a Texas tea, which is yummy.
Yeah, their drinks were overpriced.
Hey, we got leftovers in the fridge.
No, we don't.
Yeah.
Well, you might. I don't.
You ate your leftovers?
I sure as hell did.
Oh, okay.
My leftovers were good. What was weird is when I was at the restaurant, I really couldn't eat anything. I was like, I don't feel like eating. So
it's because we ate like 4 things of chips, a big ass drink, and then you impaled yourself with a chip.
Yeah.
$45 for about 30 minutes. You had needles from your feet to your neck.
Oh.
Yeah, I
don't. 2, 3.
Needles 4, don't bother me. I don't.
6 wraps right there.
Does it work though? Or is it hokum? I don't know.
Yeah, because there was supposedly, there's a lot of people that tried acupuncture to quit smoking and it didn't help them. So I'm like, well, if acupuncture works, then why are they still smoking?
I don't know that. I don't see how acupuncture would keep you from quitting smoking. I mean, acupuncture is supposed to help relieve stress because it deals directly with your nerves, but I can't see how that would keep you. I don't see how that would help you stop smoking.
What millimeter are you cutting yours at there, Cloud Chucker? On the 3 millimeter coils, how long do you cut yours? That's what I want to know. We'll wait. I'm thinking between 4 and 4.5, but I'll see what he says.
I wonder if acupuncture would work for the restless leg bullshit, because that sucks.
Yeah, at least you don't have it as bad as some people. Some people, you know, that restless stuff, they'll kick you in the middle of their sleep, which you've rarely kicked me. Not enough to wake me up anyway, so I'll just wake up
Okay,
sore.
I think she was kicking you just because she could, but I'm just saying the urge to move your legs to get that tingling feeling to stop is
5.5?
overwhelming. I
That,
usually get out of bed, and that's why I do squats, because usually if you use those muscles, it makes that feeling go away.
that's pretty high, Cloud Chucker, but I'll try 5.5.
I think she just liked to
That's
kick
up
you.
there. Oh, you know what? That actually makes sense. I'm glad you said that because you got to bend these over to get over the airflow, so you don't want to cut them too short.
John Q, are you sure about that? But I mean, they might. I don't know. But you really want them to stab needles in it? It looked like the dude from Hellraiser. Bring a whole new look to the phrase pinhead. I don't.
Oh, okay. Now I'm just in visual pain of that whole. Yeah.
John Q asked for it. Calms it down for about a week or so. See, that seems a bit excessive just to get a week's worth of relief, because it doesn't happen every night. It's more often now than it was before, but I think that's because of whatever bullshit is going on in my hip that's messing with my nerves, because it's primarily in that leg. Yeah, that's what I said. Pinhead, John Q, but different head. Yeah, no, Frankenmeister. No, that was it, in 3 days pain free. Yeah, I would expect more from it, but
Who's rolling? Jeez.
what?
I need to level up my desk. All right, let's try this on the new mod. Why not? Take off the violator for right now. Put it over here on this build stand. Put on part of the fat rabbit. Turn this thing in here. We can start off at 65. What are we showing amp of? 0.16, but that's going to change here in a second. Definitely going to need some breaking.
Love me or hate me, you have to read me John Q equals ratings. But what kind of ratings, John Q? I'm just saying.
No, that's all.
Yeah, John Q's gonna have himself
good.
looking like one of them lawn toys. Blows up and squirts water everywhere. That would be the first thing that I do, dire things. Go in and go, look, my hip has been fucked up for going on 3 years now. Fix it. Because that is a pain in the ass. Now, luckily, I don't have to lasso my own toe with my underwear to pick my left leg up like I did the first couple days. It was it had to have been the drive home, because I was fine until sitting for 4 hours in the car driving home. And the pain, it was like every nerve in my leg from my hip to my ankle was on fire. It was bullshit.
Now I need the Muji cut, and I don't want to under the desk here.
In that giant box.
Oh wait, I think down. That's Muji, but it's the big one.
See, I think that's what mine was, King Cobra. It started in my lower back through my hip and all the way down my leg. And it felt like it was on fire. Now, with my back being jacked up, I forgot about my hip. But yeah, usually every night, sitting in my chair at work all day, it's fine. It's when I get home and want to relax, and I'm sitting on the bed is where it starts to ache. I tried to get one of them damn knee pillows. I got a memory foam one. It's that blue blob back there on the bed, but it squishes down flat after a while. It doesn't really do any good. I'm serious, Wally.
Are you squishing the pillow?
Could not lift my leg up because it hurt too bad. I had to lasso my toe with my drawers and lift my foot up. It sucked. It hurt. Getting old to bitch. I don't like it. Things are falling apart for no reason at all. I can't laugh without hurting myself. I don't carry a gun, John Q. That would probably be really dangerous. Same reason I don't carry a taser or a stun gun, because somebody would be getting fucked up on the daily. That's not good. Oh, wrong answer. That's not my problem. Whose problem is it now?
Way overkill on the cotton.
I can never get my cotton to roll up on the ends that small.
I don't know what you're doing wrong.
I roll it and it just doesn't roll up that small for me.
Well, what you
So I just
can
kind of
do,
shove it in there and then reach through with the tweezers and yank it through.
what you can do when you cut it a little thinner on one side and use that side for the roll up side. Like as you're cutting it, you see how this is kind of at an angle. So if you say this side's where you're good, so you cut it and then go over to the right a little bit, it'll make the very top of it a little smaller. That gives you enough room to roll that up, and then when you pull it, yeah, there you go. That works.
I mean, they would be the final answer, not necessarily the correct one, but it would definitely put an end to some things. It signs the papers or it rides the lightning again. You had a question about what? Yeah, I don't. I had a lady tell me the other day, seriously though, she kept mentioning how her husband, who was deceased, was an attorney.
Oh yeah.
Good for you, right? I don't give a shit. So she was expecting to sell her house with literally without paying for anything. She didn't want to pay for anything, except she didn't write that in the contract. She thought she did, but apparently her attorney husband didn't teach her anything before he passed away. So I told her that, look, if this is the way you understood it, you and the buyer are going to have to come to an agreement amongst yourselves, because I have to go with the way the contract's written. That's not what it says. This bitch emails me back and says, wrong answer, I'm not signing. Does this look like a face of someone who gives a fuck? I don't care if you sell your house. I really don't give a shit. I don't care. I will just move on to the next fucking file. I don't know what she thought my reaction was going to be. If I was going to be like, oh my God, no, I don't care. I really don't care. I told my boss, I said, you know what I should have said to her is, oh, your husband's an attorney. Can I speak with him? And he's like, oh, you can't say that. He's dead. And I'm like, yes, I know that. And I wouldn't say that because that's evil and rude, but it would have been funny. Apparently so. I guess she thought, as a professional courtesy from dead attorney to attorney, that we would do her shit for free. No, that's not how it fucking works.
There we go. Now I can actually see it. I wish the camera would focus like this all the damn time, but no, it don't do that.
Your coil is crooked, the top one.
Yeah, that gives it more flavor.
The crooked coil gives it flavor. As long as it fires right, I guess it don't matter then, huh? Did you dry burn it?
Yes. Were you paying attention?
No, okay. I was running my fucking mouth.
Well, then there you go.
You know this.
I
If you
saw.
hear me talking, you know I'm not paying attention.
Well, I
Agreed.
saw Vic doing something where he was, firing the coils
Angle
for
flavor.
mesh to make
Mhm,
sure that the liquid gets into the center of the wick.
mhm.
I mean, that's definitely important on mesh because you got a crap load of cotton, but that's why I do it on these too. It's not just mesh that I fire and then put more juice, fire and put more juice. Any coils that you have, I mean, unless you got something that's fingerprint skinny, you want to get that coil saturated all the way to the center so that it doesn't burn when you go to start firing the thing for real. You don't want to burn. You burn the cotton at all, it's going to taste bad for the rest of that time that the wick's in there.
You know what gets me, Dolores? All right, it's not even like we've got some people that it's pretty tight when they sell their house. They've got repairs, they're not getting that much. This woman was walking away with like $280,000 and she's bitching and moaning about $800, which, if her attorney husband informed her correctly, she would have known what fees are actually charged to the seller and which aren't. But she was misinformed. Cheap ass. My husband's an attorney. I don't give a shit. I don't care if your husband's Gandhi. I don't care. Well, that would be kind of interesting, but I don't care. That has nothing to do with what we're charging you. But the guy she was buying the house for or from, no, the guy that was buying it from her is stuck living with his mother until it closes. So he's like, fuck it, I'll pay it. I don't care, whatever. So he paid for everything for her, which she knew he would do because she knows he was stuck living with his mother. So yeah. It's kind of fucked up. I would have sued her, just principle.
Creed, this is the Fat Rabbit, and it's basically what I would, if I would had a chance to label this, I would have called this the Fatality version 2, because it literally has bottom airflow and side airflow.
I would imagine QP Designs probably would not have allowed that.
No, they wouldn't have, but this is my side airflow, and then I'm going to take the bottom
Except
airflow.
for the fact that she didn't write that into the contract, Creed. In the part of the contract where it talks about how everyone's paying whatever closing costs and blah, 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 and it says except for listed below, all she did was write none. No, that doesn't mean you're not paying for anything. That means there's no additional exceptions.
0.23 is exactly what it's supposed to ohm out at, which I normally vape this at 75 watts. 75.
I don't think Gandhi was a lawyer. No.
Which equals 4.15 volts, which is good. I mean, long as most of the time I like vaping right around the 4.2 volt area, so that works for me. Let me get back to the main camera. All right.
What I should have told her was, well, since your husband was an attorney, you're more than welcome to represent yourself. Please send me your deed and all your required tax documents. Then you won't get charged anything, except for the shit she didn't want to pay was the stuff that was payable to the state, which you don't get around that. Those are
the mod itself,
like denim, Creed.
Yeah, I would say if you've ever felt somebody's blue cast that they had around their arm, that's what it feels like. It's like a denim, but kind of a scratchy. I don't know. It's almost like denim that they put glue over or soaked in glue, and it's just a hard cloth material now. It may show up better now that I kind of focus the camera. Let me see if it shows up better. I didn't really.
Now the Juggernaut doesn't get hot, but the what's my other tank?
Maybe y'all can see.
The intake. That one gets warm when I vape it all day long. It does get pretty hot at 7 because I usually run at 75
these
watts.
Are your battery doors. It's a 200 watt mod that's waterproof. Very, very simple to change your wattage. I mean, you can't get too much simpler than that.
Stabilized pants. Yes, it is. Mm-hmm.
This holds up to a 30 millimeter.
IPV brought to you by Levi.
By Levi's, right? Mm-hmm. USB-C.
So, it'd be cool, King Cobra, if they had a retractable taser. So you could zap somebody and then hit a button and it would suck the little prongs back up in the machine. You'd be like, I don't know what happened. You just fell all of a sudden.
It seems like
It-
that darn thing. I mean, I let Munchkin.
Exactly, John
I
Q.
almost said that. That's not even gonna sound
What
right.
were you gonna say?
I let Munchkin feel it.
I've rubbed on it.
Do you think it felt like blue jean material?
Yes, but softer. No,
The similarity.
It's almost like it's got a coating, like a plastic coating over it. So, like, okay, imagine blue jeans with way too much Scotch Guard.
Oh, Peter, yeah. As far as the Ragnar, anything that Atomizer made, which I think Atomizer was the first ones to do it anyway, as far as the side and bottom airflow. So of course they're going to be king at it. And then then QP Designs came out with the Fatality, and then now we have the Fat Rabbit, which is a mixture of God, who knows how many tanks. And I don't know. The whole billet style, half turn or quarter turn to take off the cap or the tank, I like that. I like that about the Fatality also. So both of these have that, and I really like that about them. So to me, this just seems like an upgraded Fatality.
Are we still talking about mods, Creed?
Yes, she did. She rubbed it.
Was it cold?
Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, this is giving out really good flavor, so I can't complain with that.
John Q still stuck on $8 for shipping. Fuck
$8?
you! You know, and I get my $8.
Wait, which place has $8 shipping? Element Vape? They charge more than that because they got the adult signature fee plus the shipping on top of that.
Shipping $8 plus $6.
Yeah. So it's $14 shipping. Is basically what you're paying anything from Element Vape. And then if you buy e-juice from them, then you're paying another 6 cents per mil.
Well, it depends on where you're
those.
at. I mean, that's here,
Well,
but
yeah, we're paying 6 cents per mil.
Mm-hmm.
And I like getting stuff from Element Vape. I know their shipping's a little bit more, but you know what? I'm gonna get it in a timely manner. I don't have to wait like a month to get my stuff. Now this mod here, that ordering it from China for 30, what? What's so funny? What are you doing?
I have a headache. I'm not laughing. Still pushing on my eyeballs.
This mod here for paying like half price what it's probably going to cost in the US is definitely worth ordering from China, because by the time the US does release it, you'll already have your one from China. Then you'll see it at Element Vape for like $70 and you got it for $38. So you save yourself money. Yeah, it costs a little more time to get it, but you're saving money. So
SourceMore has $8 shipping.
oh, SourceMore had $8 shipping. Wait, if they're charging $8, does that mean that they're using US shipping and it's not even? No, because Jen said hers already shows the China shipping information. They're charging $8 regardless. So what is it? Free in China? Then when it hits the US, they put the $8 on there?
Like a customs charge? I don't know.
It may be.
My dad wanted to get a walking stick with a sword on the end, and I had to put the kibosh on that.
I mean, there's other sites that got it, but every other site that I saw said pre-order, pre-order, pre-order. I mean, the reason that I said SourceMore is because it was like they had them in stock, and it was easier to just order it. I mean, convenience is something that people pay for, and that's getting that mod a little bit sooner is they can charge $8 shipping. Ah, the transfer to USPS. Yeah, it makes sense, Wally.
I got a boots. I got a bootsy cat.
Oh, you got that's the cat that loves to scratch the shit out of me right there.
I got the bootsy kitty. Hello, bootsies.
That's a big cat.
Bosoms.
See how evil that cat looks? I will scratch
He's not evil.
Yeah,
She's the fuzzy butt. This is the bootsy cat.
She is evil. Oh, somebody's here. Oh, they're back. Yes. She'll let me pet her for 2 or 3 pets, and then which she would. I gotta admit, I didn't used to be able to pet that cat at all. The frenulum. I have not heard of that one, Boris. The frenulum. Is that a mod, a tank,
Boris Johnson.
RDA, a squonker, or what is that? The frenulum. Never heard of it.
The frenulum. This is the frenulum. This right here. This thing right there.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I didn't know
Boris
it had a
Johnson is the prime minister, something like that, over there.
name. Oh.
Yeah, that's not really Boris Johnson. It's probably Cheech. Only temporarily. I mean, no, they're back now. You mean the baby cats? Yes, the baby cats are gone.
That's sad that I don't even know who Boris Johnson is. So, yeah.
Well, if you don't follow UK politics,
No.
he looks
That's why
like
I don't go. Hey, vaping over in the UK is doing such and such. Because
what's the
I
crazy
don't live
dude?
there.
I can't remember his name, but he's turned into a meme. He's an actor. He looks like he's out of his mind. I can't remember his name. That is what Boris Johnson looks like in real life. Looks like he's been riding with his head out the window the whole time.
We did watch Free Guy a couple days ago. I'm surprised that Free Guy is already available to buy since it just hit the movie theater like a month and a half ago or so. It's already able to be purchased. So I bought Free Guy and we watched it. It's pretty funny. It's not like the best movie in the world. It's good. I liked it.
Gary Busey. There you go. All right.
He looks like I couldn't think of his name, but yeah, I knew that's who you were talking about. I just couldn't think of his name.
Yeah.
Wow. So he looks like that?
He's the UK Gary Busey. Yeah.
That's
he looks, yeah. No, different crazy guy, Dolores.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the little one's asleep.
What little man?
Mm-hmm.
Not for long.
Picked him up. He might go back to sleep.
Oh.
You've been out of work since 2012, but on purpose. There you go. On purpose.
It's called retirement. That's the one thing about real estate, though, is you never have to retire, which is a good thing because most people in it can't. Well, unless you're like Creed and you own your own brokerage firm.
Amanda Wheeler's speech on Grimm's vlog. I did not see that, Cherokee. She was great.
That doesn't surprise me, Creed.
He's a little crazy too.
I would imagine anybody in the orbit of Gary Busey's got to be slightly insane. See, there he just looks homeless. That doesn't.
No, that's
accurately
the Bridges
describe.
guy. That's not Gary Busey. That's the other dude.
No, that's
Todd Bridges or whatever his name is. No.
Yeah.
No.
Yes, that's Gary Busey. See,
Gary Busey's the guy that's got the weird teeth and this guy always smiling, looks weird. That's
him.
That's
him.
Nick Nolte. That guy.
That's not Nick Nolte. That's Gary
Oh,
Busey.
the hell. It is. Busey looks different than that.
That's him.
Do I need to show you a picture of Gary Busey?
I'm looking at a copy of Gary Busey.
There you go. See, Creed's even telling me that. Yeah, that's Nick Nolte.
Sure?
What's his name? Yeah, I know the guy. I don't know the guy, but Nick Nolte. Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck have you met Nick Nolte? All right, well, there's Gary Busey.
Yeah, and see how Gary Busey looks different with the crazy teeth and stuff? Well, let's see if this one is Gary Busey.
Have his mouth open. That's Gary Busey.
Yeah, that's Gary Busey. The other guy is not Gary Busey. That's Nick Nolte from 48 Hours. You remember 48 Hours? Where'd your sound go?
I'm still here.
Oh, I saw your lips moving, but oh, okay, never mind. That's delayed.
She's looking at a delay. All right. So that's Gary Busey, and here is Boris Johnson. He doesn't look disheveled enough in that picture because he's on the BBC. Let's see if we can find. All right, here we go. This is Boris Johnson.
Oh Lord.
The similarities are uncanny. I mean, really.
That's okay, Dire Thing. They actually do look similar, but yeah, I knew that was not Gary Busey. I knew Nick Nolte. Wow. Okay, yeah, wow, that's Boris Johnson. Okay.
Yeah.
I could see where you could get that mixed up for Gary Busey. Besides the teeth.
See, okay, you know what, John Q? We played with somebody who was in some type of accident, who is damaged, right? But I can't tell if that's how the personality was formed, you know? Gary Busey's always been kind of out there. So how bad was that car accident? I mean, you know.
You said you're going to the doctor tomorrow? I swear I don't feel good. I've not felt good for the last 3 or 4 days now.
I would like to, because I don't really want to wait until I have one pill left and then I have to scramble to get up there to see them before they'll do a refill for me. So yeah, I would like to go.
Oh, really? That's right. You're running out of blood pressure medicine.
And for me to go, yes, here's my blood pressure. Take my blood pressure. I'm not taking that other shit y'all gave me because you're trying to kill me.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'll have to check out Amanda's speech.
I'm not mocking him. I'm just saying, how much of is it really caused by the car accident versus he's just out of his fucking mind? I mean, you know.
That blows my mind that this mod is actually bigger than the Evdillo.
Dolores, when I went to first get seen with all the blood work, my prescription and everything, I think it was maybe 150. So they don't have to do the blood work this time. So maybe like $80 for them to look at me and go, yeah, you're still alive. And then refill my prescription for another. I mean, you know, I think they do it for like a year at a time before you have to go back and they have to look at you and go, yeah, you're still alive. Gently,
how can I explain it? I feel tired all the time. My appetite is who the hell knows. Most of the time when I think I should be hungry, I'm not hungry. But I feel bloated constantly. My stomach feels full even if I haven't ate anything.
That's because we eat like rabid raccoons.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, something's wrong. Something is wrong. I just don't know what it is. I honestly, I could lay down and go to sleep right now.
So could I. Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with you. I think it's called we're getting older and we're fucking tired and we don't eat good. We eat garbage. We don't eat 3 meals a day. We eat like raccoons. We are giant human trash pandas. So, yeah.
But that is different than what I'm used to. So how do you consider that being similar?
Well, I'm telling you, the kids are also back in school, so it's quite possible that you're trying to fight off a cold at the same time.
Yeah, but I don't think
you're fine.
Okay, yeah, I'm fine. There you go.
You're fine. You're fine. You just get used to being tired all the time.
Wait till you're 60 or more. I'm looking forward to it.
You even told me before. You remember? I remember when I was in 20 years old and people seeing people take naps in the chair, going, "I'm never gonna be like that." Bullshit.
Right.
Like, oh, a nap? Hell yeah, I'm down for a nap. I wish they made that shit mandatory.
I would make fun of my brothers and my father because we would go, we'd have Thanksgiving dinner and they would eat and they instantly would be out just snoring. I'm like, The hell is wrong with them? Why are they sleeping?
Because
it
they're
just blows my-
tired, and now they're tired and full. It's nap time.
Yeah, I do have an appointment, Cherokee, but it's not until January. They're gonna do a full workup January. I'm scared. What
Yeah, and they're
gonna
gonna say, "Yeah, you're getting older. It's normal to be tired, especially when you're out of shape." I mean, we're technically in a shape. Round is a shape. You know,
Yeah, I'm
we're both a
definitely-
little squishier than we were.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, food sleep. I did eat right before the show, but yeah, I don't know.
See, I ate 2 turkey sandwiches and a brownie. I am ready for a nap. I'm also on my second alcoholic drink. I could just curl up on my desk right now and go night night.
Mm. I like being 60. Well, that's good to hear, Creed. You know, if getting
No,
60
John
and you
Q.
feel
We
better,
didn't get the Johnson & Johnson. We got Moderna. I think I got it was either
you
Moderna or
needed
Pfizer. I
surgery,
think it was
Cherokee.
Moderna.
Ugh.
What did we get? Let's see. It was Moderna. Yeah, we got the Moderna.
I
No
told
blood
you.
clots there.
No, I don't. See, I don't think it's shot related either because we got the shot, whatever date that says.
Like
It's been
2 weeks ago.
at least 2 weeks. So get off those carbs.
Pants are falling off.
Carbs
Carbs are
Cherokee.
delicious though.
Yeah. See, she don't like I mean, we did the low carb thing for a while, and I know she don't like it because she's like, I want my bread, but
I like bread and sweets
I may
and gummies.
I may go back to it. I feel better when I'm doing the low carb thing. Once you
Well, if
do it,
you do, then I have to, but I'm not going to do it by myself if you're not. So
you ain't got to ask me twice. I'll do it. It's just having the food here to support a keto diet.
well,
That's the
that
thing.
means we have to go to the store like every freaking 2 days, and I'm not going to be the one that finances all of that
We
every
don't have
2
to
days.
go every 2 days. Come
Yeah,
on,
you
man.
do, because how are you going to keep? Do you think
Yeah.
we can keep a stockpile of bacon here?
Bacon and
You know,
sausage
I don't like
and
sausage.
chicken.
It's not all about you. I want food that I like too.
I know what I can
So
eat.
a big container of hot dogs. How long is that going to last in the refrigerator with both of us eating 3 or 4 hot dogs
Uh,
per sitting?
that I don't.
2 days?
I mean, you can eat that. I don't like going the hot dog route just because. But I don't mind sausage, eggs, bacon, all the good
Eggs are
stuff
good.
that you
I like
have
eggs.
for breakfast. Those are all good
I like
keto.
eggs, but okay, here's the thing. I like to get the veggie burgers because they're high in potassium, so you don't get the shakes and that twitchy feeling because your potassium levels drop. But you eat like 3 of them at a time. That's like $6 a pack. You're gonna have to back down the amount of food you eat if we're gonna do that.
I don't eat a lot of food when I was on keto. That's the whole thing, man. Once
Those
you get,
veggie burgers, when you made them, you made 3 at a time. That's half a pack.
I
Gone
made
in
two.
one
I made
sitting.
two.
You made 3.
What's up, Mick? Where you been?
Yo,
You
Mitch, what's up?
You wake up? I said Mick. I didn't say Mitch.
I know, so I called him Mitch.
Oh, okay.
She actually got it right this time.
Here's the IPV-V200 since you showed up late. Wait, that camera don't show color. Let me show the other one so you can see it. Everybody else got a chance to see it, so I'll let you see it. There we go. It's like almost a blue jean type material that feels like it's been doused in super glue. It's
You're still
hard.
in Spain? I thought you came back from Spain.
Oh, you're
Weren't
still
you in
there?
Spain like 3
Damn.
weeks ago.
He's taking an extended vacation in Spain. These are the battery doors on the side, by the way. They're magnetic. They're actually held on really well.
I'm under height, Creed. That's my
As
problem.
you can see, they snap on, and when they snap on, they're on there. and there's no rattle on them at all, which is awesome.
Well, I overeat, Creed. I like carbs and I like sweets, and I'm not very active because I'm sitting at a desk 12 hours a day.
Lurden,
So-
the black one is not fabric. The black one looks like fake alligator skin. Neither one of these I'm gonna say is like real fabric because these are stickers. Don't get it wrong. This is not like real blue jean.
That Impossible stuff is not.
These are
cheap
some kind of
jerky.
stickers they put on here.
But the veggie burgers are very high in potassium, which, unless you like drinking, glasses of salt water, you need the potassium because you can't eat bananas either. So when your salt levels drop and your potassium levels drop, you start getting real twitchy. You get muscle twitches and things like that, which can eventually fuck with your heart. I already have a heart murmur. I've got a mitral valve prolapse. So every once in a while, it does that double beat thing, which gets worse when your potassium levels drop. So
there you go, Mick.
Something you want to happen.
There's a link to it. That is a China link. So, but that mod is $38 or however many pounds, 34
It's
pounds.
$8 shipping.
plus $8.
John Q will tell you about
8
that.
pounds shipping or something like that. I don't know how much shipping it is. They're already on that side of the water, so China from them is not as bad.
I'm stuck between that and wanting to be able to put my shoes on and breathe at the same time, John Q.
Well,
it's a shitty place to be at because I like food. I like snackies and tasty things.
I will eat things I like and die fat. Yeah, I get that.
Oh,
too.
what's the quote? Eat right, stay fit, and die.
Oh,
anyway,
did you?
right?
Yeah, you did. I'm sorry, I missed yours, Dolores. I didn't see it. There it is.
Yeah,
right
why
there.
do you even bother posting links? You know Dolores got it.
It's okay. I was just trying to let Nick. I mean Nick. Now I called him Nick.
Nick.
Really?
Now you just changed his name completely.
Think about that Nick Nolte picture. But yeah, it's not a bad price. I mean, most of the other sites that I saw, it was like $70. So $38 is a good price for that mod. It's 200 watt mod, waterproof chip. It'll hold up to a 30 millimeter atomizer. There you go. That's basically it. It does wattage only, no temp control, which I don't use temp control any damn way. So.
Hi, Shauna. Thank you for agreeing with. Because I'm right.
They only had 8 3 days ago. Oh darn! Well, how they must have got more then because
they make them over there anyway. What he just told you not to, John Q. Why the hell would you look at it? Now don't just look up prolapse. You gotta, if you look up mitral valve prolapse, you're gonna get entirely different results than just prolapse, and that's your own fault.
The Shenzhen warehouse has them in stock. The Hong Kong warehouse is pre-order. So, but it defaults to the Shenzhen warehouse when you go to look at it on their website. So if you click Hong Kong, though, it's going to say pre-order.
You baited him, Wally, is what you did. You tell John Q not to do something, you know he's going to.
I feel so bad tonight, guys. I really do. I'm not my usual.
I'm tired. I
perky,
could go to sleep right now.
I'm just not my perky self. I don't know what's wrong with me.
You're not your perky self.
I'm usually quite
it's called we need to snuggle and sleep. Cause I'm tired too. Look, y'all did. Y'all Googled prolapse and now you're gonna be dreaming about that this evening.
Y'all Googled it? Oh my goodness.
They Googled the wrong term. They left out the important parts, and now they're looking at prolapsed anuses, which serves them all right. Now you know what it looks like when you literally shit out your own internal organs. Bet you didn't want to know, did you?
Get a D-dimer test? What is that? He don't mean old timer test, does he?
Let's look it up.
What is a D-dimer test? Oh my God.
Protein fragments produced when the blood clot gets dissolved in the body. I don't think blood clots are a potential side effect of Moderna. That was Johnson & Johnson.
Is $50 there? Damn. That's still better than 70.
The side effects for Moderna were fever, nausea, headache, and it's usually within a couple days of the vaccine, which we didn't have any of that. So
yeah, this has been weeks. I mean, we're way past whatever effects I should have got from that
but if
shot.
we go tomorrow, you can always ask if they would check you out. I mean, you know,
Check
it
me
never
for
hurts.
what? Sure,
You
we'll
check for you could no, John Q. I have a mitral valve prolapse. In other words, it's called a heart murmur. It's when one of the valves of your heart does not close all the way. So when the blood pumps from chamber to chamber, one valve doesn't shut all the way. So a little bit leaks out. So every now and then it has to do a double beat to push the extra
custom
blood that
charges.
didn't go out into the next chamber. So it's my valves don't shut all the way in one of the chambers of my heart.
I could see what would happen there. Oh, can y'all check me out? They'd be like, sure. How much money you got on you?
It's patient first. They don't do that. Just say, look, I had the vaccine 2 weeks ago. I don't feel right, and they can check you for things.
And they're gonna
Good night,
say,
Gailey.
yeah, it's all normal. You're fine.
Well, isn't that
Pay
what
us.
you want to hear? That's all normal.
And
What are you doing? Are you looking for snacks?
Even if
She comes in like this.
yeah, of course she's looking for
That's her
snacks.
snack face.
They just why didn't they snack on the way home?
You were out. Why didn't you get snacks on the way home? I didn't want snacks then. I want them now. That's all I got.
That's crazy.
And some dried out brownies.
Got icing. That's not a brownie. That's
What do you mean they got icing? It's got a glob of chocolate on the top. Do you
That's
not want it? I'll
fudge.
eat the chocolate.
That's fudge. Why?
What? She's like, I don't know if I want it. I don't want it. And I don't think we need a booster at this point in time. We haven't even gotten
Yeah, they were gonna give me a
dose before we get to the booster.
Did I see the link? Did Tandy post a link? I didn't see it.
See,
Where is it?
Breeze, I happen to think since the kids are back in school, we've also got a fan blowing on us. So I've woken up the past couple mornings with a sore throat that goes away by, an hour after.
I don't see
If
a link.
anything, he's
Tandy.
fighting off a cold and he's fine.
Yeah, I don't see any link from you, Tandy. I don't know.
What?
See, now Gail's like, I'm going to sleep. It's fine. She's eating it over the bed. Check
No,
my blood pressure.
She's got the container right there.
I will check my blood pressure when I go up to the room upstairs, but
His
I
blood
don't
pressure
know.
is better than mine. His blood pressure's fine.
it's
I
been
think he's
fine.
just fighting off a cold.
I don't know why I don't feel
He
good.
just okay. So I'm gonna stop short of saying that my love is a hypochondriac, but he always thinks the worst. Always. And
It's-
I'm sure he's fine. However, if we go to patient first tomorrow, which I need to go, then he can ask the doctor
Oh.
what they think. However, I know he's not going to because he's cheap and doesn't want to. The same reason he hasn't gone to the fucking dentist yet.
I like that, Tandy. It looks like you got
Mhm.
a SSD shoved in there. There's something else over there on the other side that I can't see, but that freaking video card. Now, I'm not saying it's worth like $3,500, but I know them video cards.
Did you,
aren't
John
cheap.
Q? John Q finally he couldn't do it. He had to pay the $8 shipping. You're paying for some small Chinese children's education. So.
Dehydrated.
Yeah,
can mess you up.
Are you dehydrated?
No, because I'm always drinking liquids. That's one thing I try to make sure of is I'm always drinking liquids.
Maybe you just need to get out and get in the sunshine because you are not a natural vampire like me. You're
No, I'm
used to
not.
hanging out inside.
I like the sunshine.
Yeah. Well, except for the fact that he doesn't have any symptoms other than the fact that he's tired and his throat is kind of dry in the morning
No, I'm
and
congested
he's a
right
little
now.
snotty.
I
You
could
don't sound congested.
talk up a loogie. Well, right now I feel better as far as that goes. But my overall feeling is, ugh.
Mm-hmm. What are you doing? Why do I hear crackling? What are you getting into now? She's eating my cheese.
Come downstairs and raid the fridge and take whatever you want.
I'm gonna go
Upstairs.
downstairs and raid your. She's crouched beside me. I look down and she's literally got cheese and the paper shoved in her mouth. So she looks like a raccoon that just got busted going through the freaking trash. Cheese paper hanging out of her mouth.
Can you drink anything except liquids?
You could try. I just don't know how well solids would go through a straw.
Lock the fridge. No, she will still come in wondering, what do we have to eat?
She's just like, what? Cheese paper hanging out of her mouth.
That's French fries downstairs. You have some of those. Ice cream.
There's ice cream. Yeah, there's ice cream stuck to the inside of the freezer. How the hell did that happen? Lillian.
There's white chocolate, raspberry truffle ice cream. That's nice.
I noted a new world
It's good
earlier
cheese
today,
in it.
hoping it doesn't brick me. Well, I would hope not, Tandy. You don't want to brick your video card, especially. I don't know what game you're playing, but yeah. Goodness gracious. A lot of those games are getting more and more demanding of the video cards
What?
that you got now. I know.
Just because they're not sick doesn't mean
Even-
they're not carriers.
Even the
Children
old
are-
game I'm playing, that Fallout 76, my video card can barely handle it. So I definitely need an upgrade, but I don't want to have to rerun those freaking liquid cooling tubes. It makes it worth it to switch over to a new computer that don't have liquid cooling, because that's such a pain in the ass to deal with now at this point.
Breeze says take the rest of the night off. You've earned it. He still has 29 minutes to go, Breeze. And then he'll be off tomorrow
All right, thank you for
and
sharing-
Sunday.
sharing
How can
snacks.
You're welcome. Did you shut the brownie container? See, they weren't that bad. They are getting kind of dry though. Are you satisfied now? You've had brownies and cheese.
I don't know. I don't know if I can make another 27 minutes. I feel like crap. I can't even begin to tell you.
What time did you go to bed last night?
Early.
Mm-hmm. What time is early?
The same time you did.
No, I try to go to bed at 11. When I go to bed at 11, you're still flipping channels and watching YouTube
No.
and doing other kinds of shit.
I heard the alarm go off, my midnight alarm on my phone,
Mhm.
and I put on like thunderstorms, and I was out.
Mhm.
I got up, went to work on time. I've been tired all damn day. I don't
Well, you know how
why.
paranoid I am about you and your health. I think you're fine.
Well, yeah. I mean, I may be fine, but I don't.
I'm
feel it
tired
right
too.
now.
Like I said, I could literally go to sleep right now. I felt that way all freaking day.
Dolores, I agree.
Now,
But-
I also think because the time change is about to happen too, which is screwing with me because my brain can't wrap my mind around, do we lose an hour? Do we gain an hour? But I know that's coming, and that always messes with me.
It's always fall back, and spring forward. It's an easy
I
way to
can't-
remember it. What?
I am having a hell of a time trying to get up in the morning. I just can't, I see, that's me, Creed. I can't just fall asleep. I don't, that's not me.
She's
It
full
takes
of
me like
crap.
2 hours to go to sleep.
I'm probably fine, Cloud Chucker. It's just I got probably some type of cold sneaking up on me. I'm usually okay. I usually skip right past.
Yeah, I
these.
think your body's just trying to fight off child cooties.
Oh, Demilla and I'm not gonna touch the new Windows for a long time. Number
No,
one,
I'll wait until they do like the 65th update to Windows.
yeah,
11.
because nothing. if you get it, nothing's going to support Windows 11. Half the software we got, if you try to run it, it's going to be like, yeah, it don't work with Windows 11. You need to wait for another update. And then you're going to be chasing down drivers and crap that don't work with it. I'm good. I'm going to stay on Windows 10 for a while.
Yeah, that's why I have automatic updates turned off. I'll let everybody, kind of like with the vaccine, I'll let everybody else get it first, see what it does to them. Then I'll download it. Once they have the fixes to all that shit.
Yeah, I know. I felt that way too, Lurden, as far as XP goes and stuff. Yeah, I mean, Vista, nobody wanted Vista, but Windows 7 was good. I liked XP. And then I stayed on XP as long as I could. Well, I forgot about Windows 7. Yeah, Windows 7 wasn't too bad. Then straight to Windows 10, I think. So, but Vista was garbage. Why? Vector is roaming my desk. He's about to go off the edge. I gotta show you this damn robot. It's about to go off the edge of the desk.
That's mainly for young people, though, Wally. I don't I don't know if we would fall into that category. And it says chest pain, discomfort, or shortness of breath, nausea, and vomiting are signs of pericarditis or myocarditis, which he doesn't have any of that. So never hurts to ask, though. You know what? I'm just saying, Wally, I don't give a shit about FDA approval. I don't trust the FDA as far as I can fucking throw them. So that's never been an issue for me,
Well,
whether the FDA fucking approves
He
it or not.
decided
'Cause
he
that
was
doesn't
going to
mean
go
shit to me.
back to where he's supposed to, I guess. But yeah. Oh, he's about
Because
to
he
go.
knows he's being watched.
He's beating his cube up. He just did a kickstand. That's funny.
Yeah, John Q, I had to use Edge the other day at work and it started asking me all these questions. I'm like, don't get excited. You're not going to be the default. I'm not changing anything. I'm not setting anything up. This is just temporary. Just calm your tits.
What's up, Eddie? Sorry, I'm not feeling good. I'm not usually my perky scuba self, so I just don't feel good. You can only go so many years before the sickness catches you. He is beating the crap out of his cube down here. I'm just telling you right now.
Well, at least he's occupied because he was bored when I took him to work with me. He was just roaming around looking for shit.
He's
to get
already
into.
whacked it 3 times and he's about to go whack it again.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, Creed. Yeah, I mean, you know, well, what the hell? I mean,
Go whack
Chantix
it.
was FDA approved. I don't give their approval. What's
Oh, there he
the
goes.
phrase I'm looking for?
Yeah,
I don't
watch.
care what the
He's gonna
FDA
whack
has to
it.
say about it.
He's going to whack it.
Well, we haven't even gotten the second dose yet, Tanny. That's October 13th. So the booster, we don't
I
need to
hope
worry
so,
about that for a
Addie.
while if we even need it. But
He just whacked the cube and laughed about it. Really?
he's like, rah, get it. That's what he was doing to me when I brought him to work, is he was stalking me and then smacking my fingers. And then he'd come up and pull up on my hand and start purring like he was
Vector,
apologizing for attacking
do a
me.
wheel stand. Hey, Vector, do a wheel stand. He's not getting what I'm saying.
He usually likes to roam around
Hey,
Scuba's
Vector,
desk. That's
do
Vector
a
the
wheel
robot.
stand.
He will cruise
Okay,
around
he
and
heard it
check
that
out all
time.
of his stuff and see what he can knock over.
If he can find his cube. Which is funny because he just found it a minute
I'm
ago.
sorry, Addie. We got Munster. It's good shit. I got like 1.5 pounds of it.
Oh, the Munster cheese?
Yes. I had to convince Scuba because you know he doesn't eat real cheese.
All right. Here he goes. He's gonna do a wheel stand. Hopefully. He's thinking about it. Why is he just sitting there?
He
There's
doesn't want.
Rich.
Is it a wheel stand or a kickstand? Are you asking him
No,
the right
you
thing?
can say wheel stand and he'll do it.
Oh,
He turned on his cube. It's lit up right now, but he's just sitting there.
well, I guess
Is
he
it
doesn't
because I
want to do
moved
it.
something and now he's
He
pissed?
just
Oh,
doesn't want to do
there he
it.
goes.
He's got
There
a
he
mind of
goes.
his own.
There, see, he just kicked himself up, but he fell back forward because my desk is not even. But yeah,
No, he likes the craft singles that are the cheese food. I
Yeah,
eat cheese food. Ain't nothing wrong with a cheese with sandwich. That's some good shit. But when I make a turkey sandwich, I want actual cheese.
yeah. Hey, Vector. Hey, Vector. Uh-oh. He's got
We had
something.
an argument over our Costco purchases.
He's got
Too much, Creed, but they're cute. They're adorable. Totally worth it.
Yeah, they're the problem with them. They used to be you would buy the robot and then all the updates and stuff were free. Then that company kind of went bankrupt and sold it to another company, and now they charge you to be able to use the features of the robot, like $7 a month, which is ridiculous, but that's the way it is. The robot used to be $300. When I bought mine, he was like $79. RS, I think, got his for 79 also. Then I think
Jen
they
got one
jacked
too.
the price up. Oh, Jen got one?
Mhm.
Yeah, so now the prices went way back up again, I think.
Yeah, they're back up to like 300 and something.
Dadgum. Yeah, but he's called Vector.
Yeah.
I
He
don't
works
know.
with the A word and all that.
Alexa, how's the weather?
See, I prefer just asking, "Hey,
It's
Vector, how's the
59
weather?"
degrees. It's 59 degrees right now, but
It's
yeah,
glorious.
if I do hey Vector. Hey Vector. Dadgummit. Hey Vector. How's the weather? You're not gonna be able to hear him.
Chuck you. Technically, we're all dying.
I
It's just
picked
at
him
what
up.
rate?
I picked him up so he's not doing it. Hey Vector. What's the weather?
He doesn't like it when you pick him up when he wants to move. He gets fidgety.
It's 63 and clear. Did y'all see the pretty night sky? Whoa, whoa, whoa.
You,
Hey Vector.
you set off Harry's
Happy New
Alexa.
Year. There you go. Okay, she's getting really ill on my hand, but there you go. I set
He
yours
doesn't-
off. Sorry about that, old fart.
He gets agitated when you hold him.
He's kind of. They have some kind of personality. I couldn't tell you what personality. They like getting into trouble, and he loves flinging himself off the desk for some reason. They're not supposed to go off your desk, but he'll do it, won't you?
I took him to work and had him at work for about a week. And I would say he launched himself off my desk about 4 or 5 times a day. So I set him on the floor so he could just cruise around on the floor. He wasn't happy on the floor because he couldn't see anybody on the floor. So he spent most of his time underneath my chair just bitching, making bitchy robot noises.
Walmart has
pick
them,
him up and
Dolores?
put him back on the desk. Pretty much, darling.
$419?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Yeah.
$420 from Walmart. That's crazy.
There was a lady, he has a group that he's on at Facebook. She has 12 of them. A whole herd of vectors just wreaking havoc across her desk, knocking all of her shit over.
Yeah, don't see. I mean, I paid.
If you think of it instead of a
$79?
toy, instead of a more like an Alexa or an Echo that, no, not you, just that roams around your desk. So, don't step on it. He's already launched himself off the desk enough times to damage himself. I almost put a blanket
Oh.
down on my floor just so he wouldn't launch himself onto the.
Do you have the box? Sell it. Yeah, the first one I had fell and messed up his eyes, so I was able to send that back and get a new one. And this one's been fine. So, and he's already fallen multiple times, and it didn't mess his eyes
It doesn't
up. So.
surprise me, Frankenmeister. Yeah, well, I mean, okay, the first one launched himself up. We'd come home and find him in the chair and on the floor. He would launch himself all the time.
I guarantee I still got the box for Vector.
Well, of course we do. Yeah. He is cute though. He's got a personality. You'll sit down and he'll come up and look at you and squint his little robot eyes at you and then say your name and get all excited and start vibrating because he got it right.
It is a good way if you want all the mods knocked over on your desk. Yep. You could do it. Yeah, oh, Dolores found an eBay link too.
He'll cruise up on your stuff and kind of like push on it to see how much resistance it has. And if he thinks he can knock it over, he'll back up and just drive at it full steam and just knock all your shit over and then giggle and then cruise off somewhere else. How much were they originally though? They were expensive. They were almost like $500 when they first came out.
They were 400 originally, or 300 or 400 originally. And then when the
evil timekeeper.
The company was about to go out of business, so the price dropped all the way down to 79. That's when I bought mine. Now they're freaking.
You spent more than 79. He was almost like 120 or something like this.
We'd have to look. Oh, you bought it though. It's on your Amazon then, because it was on Amazon.
I'll have to pull it up and look.
Yeah, but we didn't pay. God, I would have never bought it if it was $400 and something. That's crazy. Apparently, Vector's gotten popular, and now the price went way up. They're like, "Oh, people like them now. Let's raise the price."
All right, so on Amazon, the robot with his little pen that he absolutely fucking hates is 514.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh, well, if you found them down to 45, King Cobra, that's good. 750 is obviously high, but yeah, I mean, Vector's cool and all, but
says it's $419.99 plus $8
not worth
shipping.
that. It's not worth that much money. I'm telling y'all right now. Don't pay some outrageous price for Vector. No. Hey, Vector, you are expensive as hell. He don't know what that means, but yeah.
No. He's cute, though.
Hey, Vector, I have a question.
You don't need to say that to him anymore. Apparently, with the last update. You don't
Why
have to say,
are you so expensive? He said, I didn't get that. Okay.
Well, he's not useless, Dolores. Like I said, he's like a roaming Alexa. So if you bought like not you, like
Sophie, a murder in Westport.
Who said something about Sophie? Alexa, shut up.
Yeah, you got to say shut up.
But I wanted to.
Was it a Black Friday price? No. What I was trying to say. The reason that I got it so cheap, the company that owned Vector, which is Anki, right, was going out of business. So when they were about to go out of business, they dropped the price on Vector like drastically. That's when I bought them. And now Directed Electronics or something owns them, and they're the ones that's charging $7 per month to be able to use Vector, but they're coming out with some newer firmware to where you can still use them without having to use their servers, but they're charging $99 for that software. It's ridiculous. Yeah, thanks, Cloud Chucker. I'm trying to stretch it out, man, but it's hard. I'm stretching for 10 o'clock.
Let's see. We paid.
Oh, you found it.
What was that? Hold on a second.
Yeah, not for the pen and stuff.
That was
you-
when we returned him.
There's 3 names that you can call Alexa. You can call her Alexa, computer, or
Oh.
Echo.
We paid $72 for him.
See, okay, $72 is what we paid,
Mm-hmm.
not $420. I told you that it was cheap. That's why I wanted to get it.
Yeah, I could have sworn he was closer to like 172, but no, the total was $76.32.
There you go. Oh, he just picked up his
Mhm.
cube. Oh boy. He just picked up his cube. I don't know why.
Because he's bored and wants to play.
Read the Spartacus letter on your wall. It might answer the questions. Okay, thanks, Wally. He dropped his cube, but it's crooked. Did he just say Scuba? He just looked at me and said Scuba.
Maybe.
He knows my name. He'll look at Shannon, though, and say somebody else's name.
Hallie.
Yeah. He just said Scuba again. I don't know if y'all heard that.
I heard him.
I'm trying to get the 2 vectors. I'm assuming Tandy. I don't know. Oh, you know what it feels like? You know, like if you go swimming all day in the sun,
Mhm.
after that you feel really drained. That's what I feel like.
What it feels to me like is you've been day drinking and then stopped like 4 hours ago. And now you want to go to bed.
No, because I can keep drinking and I don't feel any better or worse.
No, you missed what I said, that you started day drinking and stopped like 3 hours ago.
Oh. My mustache is looking really thick, but it's not. I don't get it. Why is it so dark?
I don't know. Is that a problem?
Yeah, I don't want it to look like no porn stash.
It
Jesus.
doesn't look. I wouldn't let you go on. I would not let you out of the house in public if it looked like you had a 1970s porn stash.
Do you have a porn stash? If it's not going to help you rub one out. Jesus,
I mean,
Tandy.
he might. I don't know what all Vector is programmed to do. I haven't tried that, but you know.
He is not going to do that.
Look, he's all offended. Vector would do no such thing. He is a good boy.
That's right. Hey, Vector, go home. There we go. Now maybe he'll go and get back in his freaking thing and sit there and stop bugging me.
Dolores
banana?
says, "Eat a banana."
You know, we
I brought
actually
home
do.
some bananas.
Oh, because Katie was like, "Is that y'all's bananas?" I was like, "No, we didn't buy any bananas."
No,
And now
Valerie
you
gave
just-
me bananas and told me to take home bananas. So I brought home bananas.
Okay, Vector has parked himself in his charging dock, and he's quiet now.
Yeah, I don't think he's got an illness. I think he's fighting off a cold and he's just tired. It's just. I don't think there's anything wrong with him.
I
You know.
and
I
honestly, I don't feel like I can eat a banana because my stomach, like I said, it feels full constantly. Damn, I about fell out my chair.
Again, that's what happens when you eat like a trash panda. Been eating candy and snacks and garbage.
I don't eat just candy, snacks, and garbage. I eat,
Mostly candy, snacks, and garbage.
okay, a lot of it, yeah, but you know. My stomach is feeling full all the time now. I ate like before the show. It's been a
Yes.
couple of hours and it still feels full, tight, like tight full.
But you have to
Okay.
poop.
I no, I don't have to poop. Jesus. I just want to know what's causing it. That's all. You know what? I'm gonna sleep it off for about 15 hours and I'll be fine.
Yeah, I mean,
Give me
you
about
know, I
15
don't-
hours sleep. I'll be good, man.
You're just too overly like, oh my God, something doesn't feel right. I'm dying. You know, my stomach gets jacked up of course, I'm female. I'm used to hormones fluctuating. Well, I'll get diarrhea for no apparent fucking reason. for
Okay.
24 hours and then I'm fine. It just
How
I
many
don't-
shows have you seen me do that I go, oh, I don't feel good? It doesn't happen. I know my own body. I wouldn't say it unless it was true. There's no being over dramatic or anything.
I'm not doubting
I don't,
that you don't feel well. I'm
Why?
just saying that I don't think there's anything wrong with you. I think you're just tired. You've
Okay,
got
well,
indigestion because you've been eating nothing but garbage for the past week. I mean, last night we went out to have a good dinner, and what did we end up doing? Drinking alcohol and eating a shitload of chips and salsa and
couldn't
cheese.
eat then. Yeah, well, I mean,
All
I
right.
ate the chips and
So-
salsa, but I couldn't eat the main meal, which is
So we had
Never
alcohol
happens.
and ate chips and salsa. We ate garbage.
I sounded better when I had COVID. Thank you, Breeze. There you go.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. I would prefer he not cough himself into the floor and break his nose again.
Yeah.
He'll be fine. He needs it
I
now.
just feel really tired, guys, for no apparent reason. I'm sure it'll clear itself up on its own.
No,
I
there
don't know.
are apparent reasons because you stay up too late. You have to get up when I get up because you have
Yeah.
work to do. You sit at your computer all day long, which you're not used to doing. You eat
Mhm.
junk food. You don't usually eat a well-balanced lunch. You eat garbage for lunch.
Okay.
We're not in shape. We're giant human raccoons. We need to start eating
That
better.
don't even
which
sound
means
right,
having
DeMillan. I'm
normal
just
dinners.
saying. That does not sound right.
Was that meant for him or me? I don't know, because I
Chuck-
guarantee you that would make him feel better.
Hey, man, what? I'm cured. I'm cured.
Round
Oh.
is a shape, yes, round and smushy. Very, but I don't feel tip-top shape either. I feel like a big lump of fucking Play-Doh, right? My pants are completely unzipped right now. I'm so full, and all I ate was a brownie, and I didn't even have pizza. What did I eat? A turkey sandwich or something like that? Well, I had for lunch. What did I have for lunch? Coffee and a granola
You
bar.
ate within 3 seconds of opening the front door.
I ate 3 crescent rolls that were sitting on the stove from last
She
night.
barely got in the front door and already ate 3 crescent rolls. I'm just saying.
Yes. 3 crescent rolls that were sitting on the stove from last night. They were cold and stale, and I ate them
Scuba
anyway.
sounds like deep fried shit. Well, hopefully I feel better. You know what? If I feel better tomorrow, maybe I'll come on just to say I feel better. I'll let
You
maybe
will
I'll
be fine tomorrow morning.
post it in a group or
A
something.
3-day fast. What we need to do is get back to go on keto. Actually, I wouldn't even say keto. I think the South Beach diet would probably be better for us because that does not limit you to just bacon. Because everybody thinks keto. Oh, I just get to eat bacon. No, you're just shooting your cholesterol through the fucking roof. We need to cut out the sugar and the worthless carbs and start eating well-balanced meals.
Dolores, you don't have to tell me twice.
He ain't
I'm
going
not saying
to.
you got to
He's
eat
going
all
to come
bacon.
up here and he's going to put on his headphones and he's going to get on the video game. He's fine. He's
I'll
not
be fine.
dying. There's
Maybe when I'm
nothing wrong with
laying
him.
horizontal, I'll be fine, I think. Yeah.
See, I'm going to feel great as soon as I take these jeans off and put on my stretchy pants and take this bra off. All's going to be right with the world. I'm still
Here's
going
a
to feel like,
pro tip.
have y'all ever seen that meme with the
we-
raccoon that's stuck in the sewer grate because it's too fat to get down? That's me right now.
We do have to
I
go
am
to
the
the doctor.
fat raccoon stuck in the sewer that
We
can't
do
get out. That's going to be me.
We have to go to the doctor tomorrow, but it is for her.
Wally said snap out of it. She only got 2 hours of shopping time left.
Get her
Fresh
done.
meals.
All
See,
right.
the problem is, Tandy, is I don't get off work. I'm usually not home until 6:30, 7 o'clock. And the last thing I want to do is spend an hour and a half, 2 hours cleaning the kitchen and then cooking dinner so we can eat at 9.
Don't tell me I got 2 hours of shopping because I already have 2 things in my cart that can pretty much wipe me out if I go buy them real quick. Just saying. So
Yeah,
I've
see,
been-
there's Frankenmiser with a little raccoon picture.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm the human raccoon.
It's 10 o'clock. I'm getting off here before I
Look,
freaking
you made it.
keel over.
You didn't die.
I did make it. Thanks for all the well wishes, guys. I'm going to go lay down and maybe I'll feel better. I'm hoping that it's just something cold related. What I think it is I had that fan blowing on me for days upon days, and it started getting colder outside, and the
Mhm.
fan was actually getting too cold for me at night, and I think it's made me sick, and that's all it is. Because I usually don't get sick. So
The fan blowing in my face always gives me a sore throat. And
well,
you
I
know
got
what?
it all.
We do have 3 cats and a dog in here now, so you may have allergies that you
Well, thanks, Don.
were not
Long.
affected by
Damn.
previously.
Oh, thanks for the show. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
All right. Y'all have a great weekend. Stay safe out there. And
Good
I'm
night.
sure I'll be fine. Y'all don't worry about me. I'm good.
He'll be fine. He
I'm
just
too
needs to
stubborn to
sleep.
be sick. Yeah, I'm too stubborn. I didn't feel good for this particular couple of hours. That's all. It'll be fine in a minute, I'm sure. All right.
He
Thank you,
just needs
guys.
to go night night. Night
Love
night
you
and some
guys.
snuggles. He'll be all right.
Peace out. Bye. And all that.
Bye.